It's Mike at the Success Hub, and in this daily pit stop, I want to talk about perception and reputation ruin. And the actions, I want to get you to start thinking about the actions that you take, and what that's going to cost you down the road. So here's a real life example, and one that I've actually suffered recently. For you guys who follow my stuff, I do a lot of inbound stuff on the HubSpot marketing side, and I also do a lot of private coaching work as well. And over the recent months, we've sort of taken a step back off a couple of private coaching clients. The good people really doing well in business, but sometimes they stop listening, or sometimes that the input that you put in doesn't necessarily strike the same chord that it did originally, and that's absolutely fine. As a coach or as a non-exec, I see myself very much like a football manager. I've got a limited period of time to sort of work with an organisation and a management team to get them to a stage, and then the newness wears off. It's not as exciting as it once was. Board meetings become bored or non-existent in some cases, and ultimately what I then find to do is if any of my clients stop listening, and we've done a 12-month tenure, that's a decision to make whether we continue. Had one of those recently, and from a communication point of view, I always try and stay in touch. That's not a sales pitch or anything like that, but hey, how's everything going? You can still contact me, we'll still have a chat, let me know how you're doing, and especially when you've got things to sort of deal with, and I always believe it's courteous and professional to do that. But I see so many times where people just say, oh, that engagement or relationship's finished, so I'm just going to shut it down. And the lost opportunity that is, failing to respond to messages, not having the courtesy to just send a quick reply. And guys out there, I don't care how busy you are, I generally don't. I'm telling you what, you can say you're doing 60, 70 hours a week, you can say you've got family pressures to balance, and again, that's super important, but I'm telling you what now, there's no way that you cannot find 10 minutes a week to sort of, whether it's at the beginning of the week to sort of respond to everything you didn't get done at the end of last week, or at the end of this week, where you could say, hey, look, I know I've not been in touch, but, a little bit busy, a bit of pressure to some deadlines. What does it take to send, a quick email, a quick text message, Facebook message, for crying out loud, pick up the phone and do it the old-fashioned way and just say, hey, I'm really sorry I've not been there. Ultimately, think about the impact of not doing that, shutting that down, whether that's a customer-supplier relationship, a work-colleague relationship, an ex-employment relationship, it doesn't really matter. Think about the impact. For me, when I try and help people, and even when they're not clients, and I still want them to do well, I still want to do that. And when people just sort of put the hand up and sort of blatantly ignore you, I always sort of think about, next time that referral comes through, do you send it that way? Are they appreciative of it? And that costs a lost opportunity. I did a bit of a vlog, it might be a year or 2 years ago now, about a lost opportunity case where we were doing a barn conversion, and the conversion builder was around 350k. And I looked on Facebook, and all my contacts was in the building industry. And one guy were effing and blinding on his company Facebook page, and I'm not going to contact that guy straight away. And I'm not saying that guy would have got the job, but what I am saying is that he'd certainly lost the opportunity of a £350,000 property conversion because just the way he conducted himself. So think about how you're conducting yourself, think about the impact that's actually having, and finally, put your house in order. Be a professional. You never know when you need to call on that person in their hour of need. So if you've got any questions around that, you can always shoot me a message on Twitter using the hashtag #TheOpenMic or hashtag #GrowthEngine. Myself, I do review every message, as my team obviously manage some of the inbound marketing stuff as well, but we will get you a personal reply. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel or the blog, whatever you want to do to see if we can get you helped and get you moving forward. So have a great day, go make it happen, go do the hustle and get in the game, and we'll catch up with you real soon.